Lynn here at Gifts from the Heart of Oak Grove, and I'm sure you've seen some of my other videos, so you know what I'm talking about. And this is my wonderful friend assistant and co-host today, and she's going to be helping me with doing some amazing crazy errands thinking putty mixing. And this is our holographic kind. It's brand new from Crazy Errands Thinking Putty. Okay, now let's show what's inside. Okay, so first it comes with this amazing box. This box is just where everything fits into. So when you're done, it all fits in the box. Beautiful. It also shows you some instructions on the sides and what you can do with it. Okay, now let's look into depth on what it comes with. It comes with these beautiful thinking putty tins filled with liquid glass. Thinking putty. And if you have a ton of extra add-ins, you can always buy here at Gifts from the Heart of Oak Grove. You can get some of the liquid glass thinking putty in the big handful size. Okay, and here's our little tins. So it comes with 5 little tins, each filled all the way to the top. Next, it comes with these beautiful colored pencils and beautiful stickers, just in case you mess up on the one on the tin. So it is the same thing, and these tiny little colored pencils for coloring your tin and writing the name. Next, we have the amazing add-ins. So each one you can add in all different colors. We have
cyan, opalizer, yellow, mystifier, hollowizer, and magenta.
Okay, and the amazing little tin it comes in, of course. And also next we have this awesome little mat that it comes with, and it even has a letter from Crazy Aaron himself on it. And so, if you open up the mat, which is your workspace, it will have 3 different sections. The color mixing section, the sparkle effects zone, and the decorating zone. Okay, so you can work in each one. It just gives you that for some hints and help to go along. And it shows you all of your colors at the bottom. Now, on the back, it even has something just as cool, if not cooler. It has this little chart. This chart is super helpful when making your putty. It has a smidge, a pinch, a dot, a glob, a blob, and a heap. And you can measure each one so that you have the right amount for measuring your thinking putty. And if you want to write down your recipes, which is amazing, then you can write down the exact amount so that you can get it again another time. And it even has a chart for, okay, this plus this equals this. So if you've never done this before, I recommend doing one of these that says the colors, and you don't know what you're going to get. But I'm sure it'll turn out cool because I'm pretty sure that somebody at Crazy Aaron's thought of that. So let's get to work. Thank you. Okay, so now we have to decide what we're going to add in and how much we have of it that we're going to add. So here's my recipe card, and I'm going to write down my recipe at the top. I'm going to put my recipe's name and how much of each thing I'm going to add. So I'm just making some bullet points. Okay, so you can see the more you work with it, the cloudier it gets, but when you stretch it, it's almost see-through. It's the real liquid glass. So if you want some more liquid glass, you can pick it up here at Gifts from the Heart of Oak Grove. Okay, now let's start picking our colors. So I'm still deciding what ones I want. I think I want some yellow. So, because I'm going to say, now I am going to do this one inspired by Hamilton. And so
I'm not going to do any specific thing. I'm just going to mix and see what I get. So
I'm going to have my inspiration you can even do all 5 of them with a topic. So if it's Wizard of Oz, you could do one as the Ruby Slippers and one as the Yellow Brick Road. That would be cool, especially because this is our sparkly set. So our holographic. And I don't know how much I'm going to need, so I'm going to flip over to the back. And you can always start with a little less and add more, but you can't really take away. That's harder to do. So I'm going to go with how much it has in yellow. That doesn't matter at all, but since it's in yellow, I mean, might as well go with that much. So I'm going to add my yellow on. Does that look like a glob to you guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so hard to get out.
Okay. So I think that's a glob. So I'm going to add that onto my thing just like that. And I'm just going to mix.
I'm going to do a glob, I think. Yeah.
I'm not quite sure if I'm going to do this one based on the cover of the musical Hamilton or its poster, or if I'm going to base it on what he would wear.
I added a glob of the Hollowizer, and now I'm working on the glob of cyan. Mixing that in.
Okay, so now what I'm doing right now is I read the thing, and it said it would just make it shine like a bunch of stars. So I'm just only going to add just a little smidgen. Just a smidge. So I'm going to see if this works before I write it down on my card. So I'm going to just add it, and I'm going to add it right near the edge. So if it's so horrible, I can't bear it, that I will be able to take it out. But I don't think that will be the case. Oh, see, it just looks like sparkles. Dark colored sparkles. I don't know if that's good or bad. It looks like dark sparkles. I think that's good. So I'm going to add a smidge more, because since I only added a smidge and I don't know what a smidge plus a smidge is, how would I discover that right now? If a smidge plus a smidge is a dot, I think I will discover that right now.
Might be a pinch, I don't know.
A smidge and so a smidge, which is like so small. Okay, it's hard to even get that small of an amount. Smidge plus smidge equals pinch, it looks like. Or is it a dot? I think it's a pinch. Okay, so since my friend had to go, you've seen that we've been here for a little bit now. So she had made a beautiful one called Cool Azul. I kind of came up with the name, but it is amazing. It is beautiful, it's glittery and shiny, and we'll include a picture of it in the end. And this is her recipe card, all filled out, all amazing. Okay, so I have my Hamilton right here, and I have done this a really cool way. This is what I call brown. You can look at it. It's not really that brown. It's kind of like blackish. Some other colors you might see in there. Well, this is Hamilton right here. But then I wanted to add some brown to it. So I made a separate thing, a whole separate combination just to add to my combination. So let's show adding this in now. So I'm going to just put it right on the edge. I always like starting with it right on the edge. Look how cool that already looks. You press down and smear out. You can see that already looks kind of like rainbowy. It looks like a rainbow with them. There we go. It should give it some darker dimension. So this is Hamilton, and it's like this yellowish with some blackish in it. So it's kind of like the picture on the poster for Hamilton. Okay, so now that it is time to put it up and package it. And I might make a whole Hamilton series. Now that would be cool. I might do a Skylar sister one. I might do maybe one that represents like Hamilton's wear, so maybe like blue with yellow sparkles, that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna work on that, but I'll see you next time, and keep thinking puttying on. And so wait, there's one more thing we have to do before we can finish this video up. So once you put the lid on, it has your adorable little cute sticker. It is almost ready to go, but it's not quite thinking putty until you've done the decorating. There's even a station for doing that, but you can do it anywhere. So I'm gonna call this Hamilton the Revolution. No, just Hamilton. So I'm gonna take out my yellow, and I'm going to write Hamilton. No, I'm going to write Hamilton in pencil. Okay, and then I get to color. So this area over here is supposed to represent what color the putty is. So quickly just coloring it yellow. This is my Amazing Thinking Putty tin, and inside I have my Amazing Thinking Putty. So, until next time, thinking putty on.